Feminist moves in, starts arguing with my posters. Be me. 27, freshly single, tired of $2,000 studio rents and quirky Craigslist psychos. Accept a flat share in the city, desperate for convenience, not company. Moving day, dragging boxes through rain, clutching oat latte. Open the door. Get hit in the face with the sacred scent of frying onions, weed, and Lynx body spray. Meet Tom. Obnoxiously friendly, backwards hat, gamer chair, nice enough smile though. First thing I see is his wall. Scarface, Megan Fox, you only live once in Comic Sans, Jordan Peterson meme. Think I stepped into a frat house curated by Reddit. Start mentally cataloging the microaggressions. Bachelor space, beer bottle pyramid, couch with mysterious stains, 3 remote controls. Bathroom only 2-in-1 shampoo of course, exactly 0 skincare products. He offers to order pizza for the lady. Side-eye so hard it almost sprains. Already plotting which of my plants can survive in this urban hellscape. Text Emma, I've landed on planet bro, send reinforcements. She replies, Elmau enjoyer testosterone therapy. First dinner, awkward linguini, Tom asks what I do. Say marketing strategist at Nexify with just a hint of flex. He says so like Instagram models. Explain algorithmic content curation. He nods with the empty smile of someone waiting for their turn to talk. I bring up wage gaps, he brings up podcast he heard once, lose will to live. Overcooked pasta, soggy bread. Beers in the fridge he offers to share with the big boys. Take one out of spite, tastes like metal and bitterness. Spend first night unpacking. Bare room, books, laptop, favorite mug, ambitions. Outside, male voices, FIFA menu music, the soft percussion of cheap beer cans. Try to arrange mine, nevertheless she persisted, poster for max impact in shared spaces. Fantasize about replacing every babe with Angela Davis. Settle for my room as my sanctuary. Call mom, she says, maybe this time you'll meet someone nice. I say, maybe this time I'll die a revolutionary in a laundromat riot. She laughs nervously. She always does. First week equals war of passive aggression. Suspicious pink post-its, please don't leave frying pans crusted for days. Tom retaliates with, please don't leave your fancy shampoo caked on the tub. Internal monologue, is this adulthood? Are we all just toddlers in grown-up costumes? Sit in kitchen, destroying his Jordan Peterson poster via the Socratic method, out loud for 5 min. He walks in, catches me mid, clean your room is not a personality rant. Laugh, says, never lost an argument to a poster before. Say you have now. Text Jazz, bromate confirms, I am living in 2013 YouTube comment section. Work is a sea of business casual bravado and ambient misogyny. Coworker David, allegedly feminist, can somehow never make eye contact above my neck. He says, it's so cool to finally have a strong woman on the team. I say, you mean someone who will answer all the emails you ignore. He laughs, later DMs me on Slack, wanna get drinks, strictly professional lol. Screenshot to Emma, Emma says, red flag parade sis. Evenings are variations of. Me quinoa salad, latest bell hooks audiobook, AirPods. Tom, frozen pizza Fortnite, inviting me to watch Rick and Morty. Repeat. He tries in earnest to ask about feminism one night. Fumbles, so like, do you hate all men or just some? I say, I hate the system that encourages you to ask that question. He blinks like an owl, probably regretting splitting Wi-Fi bills. Sometimes I secretly laugh, he's too lovable to actually hate. Catch him FaceTiming his little sister, giving career advice, voice soft. Decide to lower shield from armed to on guard. Friday night, Tom's lads over. Volume apocalyptic. Topics, football ranking, hottest superheroes, how crypto is the future. Slide into kitchen to get water. One sees my stack of bell hooks and says, I love a girl who reads. Another adds, as long as she's not one of those feminists. I say, great news, I'm exactly that feminist. They choke on their IPAs. Retreat to my room, safe among my unsexy nonfiction and a single wilting pothos. Midnight, Tom knocks. Apologizes. Says his friends are actually cool, just dumb sometimes. I say, I know the feeling. We both laugh. Shared look, truce in effect for 30 seconds. Weeks pass. I'm growing soft around the edges. Saw Tom help old lady with groceries. Once caught him reading my Otter Lord book, pretending it was for a dare. He still won't change that Scarface poster. Cringe at the thought of being a cliché, feminist reformed by gentle bro. Text from ex Eli, hey stranger, drink soon. Old flame, shiny LinkedIn, desperate FOMO trigger. Almost reply don't. Message Emma, why do men sense when you're finally happy? She replies, they have bat hearing for standards. Laugh so hard Tom asks if I'm okay. Just feminism stuff, I say. He grins like he gets the joke, probably doesn't. Office again, David's woke guy, routine back and forth. Shows me his favorite Twitter thread on male feminism. Asks if I've read it, using an almost seductive voice. I say I wrote half those takes in 2017. He still asks for lunch to talk activism. I bring Emma, he never asks again. New routine, accidental rituals. Sunday, Tom hungover me journaling. He asked, why are you always so serious? I say if I relax the patriarchy wins. He laughs, says maybe the patriarchy just needs a nap. Grocery run together, fight over oat milk, for the record it's better in coffee. He lets me win, which annoys me more than actual opposition. Are we friends, is that allowed? Text Jazz, I think we're melting. She's Team Tom obviously. Internal monologue on loop. Do I sacrifice core beliefs for being liked? Has my independence become loneliness cosplay? How do I argue for equality when I still want to be protected sometimes? Ambition equals shield equals prison. Resent how all men seem to orbit around my monologues, yet never really listen. Tom listens at least. Sometimes I think he really hears me, not just the words. One night I lose it. Tom's mates drunkenly debate me too. One says, well, not all men. I reply, maybe start acting like it's actually some men then. Entire kitchen freezes. Tom surprisingly takes my side. Says, mate, I think you need to Google why you don't get laid. Small private pride, he's learning. Tom hands me a drink. Don't hate the taste as much this time. Later alone. Am I softening, becoming a pick-me? Argue with my own, nevertheless she persisted poster. Wonder if I'm the one being performative now. Truth, I want the world to change, but also someone to come home to. Not sure those fit together. DM from Eli again, miss you sometimes. Heart jumps then recoils. Delete chat, feel both triumphant and sad. Mid-month crisis, Tom gets ghosted by his girlfriend. He cries quietly when he thinks I'm not home. Unexpected wave of empathy. Late night, find him in kitchen with whiskey, eyes red. Sit with him, silent at first. I ask, want to talk about it? He says, not if you're going to psychoanalyze me. Smile, say I'll let you have emotions, feminist honor. He laughs then gets serious. Admits he never really feels safe talking to the boys. Says he likes that I call him out, feels like someone actually cares. Unexpected warmth touch his arm. It's just friendship, right? Friendship between men and women is possible, right? Weekend, big game night. Tom and I are trivia partners. Wipe the floor with his friends on history of protest movements and queer cinema. High five that lingers just a little too long. One of his friends, you two should just get it over with. I throw popcorn at him, Tom blushes. Deny everything except in secret daydreams. Tuesday chaos. Run into Eli at afterwork drinks. He's charming, classic finance boy, eyes darting between my face and my Apple. Tries to rekindle old jokes. Tom shows up unplanned, slides in with, so you're the ex. Moment of awkward social chess. Tom is subtle, not possessive, but suddenly I wish he were. Realize I wanted to impress Eli, but only care what Tom thinks. Leave early, no goodnight hug for Eli. Walk home with Tom in silence. Urban night noise, yellow taxis, promise of rain. He says you're better off. Agree, for once not in feminist terms. Final act, dare myself to change one thing. Creep into living room, borrow Megan Fox poster. Replace with Otter Lord just to see his reaction. Tom walks in, pretends outrage. You're killing my vibe. Upgrading your vibe, mate. He laughs, fair, she does look more intimidating. Somehow it's become our space, not just his. Make mug of tea, collapse on couch together. Last night before rent due. Sit in kitchen, both staring at my nevertheless she persisted mug. I say maybe we both need new slogans. He raises his glass. To arguing with posters and each other. I cheers back. Text Emma, maybe cohabitation is just learning to lose arguments gracefully. She says, or just learning which ones are worth starting. Crawl into bed, hear city hum. Think about how little changes mean more than slogans or posters. How companionship can soften but not silence the fight. Not sure if this is victory or compromise. Know only that the loneliness is less sharp tonight. Know this is not surrender, just a new kind of ambition. Maybe, just maybe, being seen is better than always being right. Sleep comes not quite peaceful but soft. Tomorrow the posters will still be there. So will I.